Yoga is the connection of mind, body, and spirit. When we take time for ourselves, we're better able to show up in our day-to-day lives, knowing that the tools we need are always within us, using our breath and our body as our guide. Hey everyone, and welcome to today's practice. My name is Brittany and I'll be guiding you today. We'll be focusing on back bends, so working with the movement of the spine. You might find that this practice is a little more energetic than usual, and we'll begin lying on our backs. So taking your time to make your way down onto your mat. Feet can extend to the outer edges, an option for the arms to come alongside the body, palms facing up. Maybe the palms rest on top of the belly. Just taking our time to arrive in our space, observing all the noises happening around us. And then bringing our awareness into our physical body. And just being mindful of any areas of tension or ease. Moving in a way that supports us as we are here in this space. And just observing our breath. Feeling the inhale, the chest, the ribs, and the belly expand. And the exhale as the navel draws in towards the spine, ribs begin to knit together. And we'll slowly start to invite some movement through the body, wiggling out the fingers and the toes. Circling out through the wrists and the ankles, maybe even nodding the head from side to side. We'll inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, draw the legs together, toes to point towards the top of your space, feeling that stretch. And exhale to release. Inhale to reach. And exhale. We'll draw one knee in towards the chest, and then the other palms can come to the tops of the shins or behind the thighs, finding a gentle rock from side to side. Observing any sensations coming up through the low back, the spine, maybe even finding some gentle circles through the knees and getting into the hips. And then we'll plant the soles of the feet down onto the mat. Arms will come alongside the body, palms facing down. On the inhale, reach the sit bones up towards the sky. And exhale, lowering the hips down towards our mat. Inhale to tuck the tailbone, reach the hips up and away from the mat, feeling this length through the core and the front line of the body. And exhale to lower. Inhale as we reach and lift, feeling the glutes engage, drawing the knees towards the top of your space. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, this time we'll reach the hips up, option to reach the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, sit bones will lower down, arms will come back alongside the body, moving with our breath. Inhale to reach up. And exhale to lower. Just exploring this movement with our breath. Next time that we inhale, we'll keep the hips reaching up, arms will come beside the body, and then option to extend the left heel up towards the sky, engaging through the right glute, and then exhale, we'll lower the left heel down, inhale to reach the right heel up towards the sky, feeling that length and strength through the glute, the core. And then exhale to bend through the right knee. We'll plant the right sole of the foot back down onto the mat. Exhale to lower the hips all the way back down. And then draw the knees in towards the chest. We'll interlace the fingers over top of the left shin. And inhale to reach the right heel up towards the sky. Exhale, the right heel roots down onto the mat. And then option to draw the left knee over towards the left side of your space. And then back in towards the chest. So finding this gentle rock of the knee from side to side. Exploring the sensation through the hip. And then we'll inhale to draw the left knee back in. Plant the left sole of the foot down onto the mat. Right knee draws in towards the chest. Interlace the fingers over top of the right shin. And just observing the breath here. And we'll slowly extend the left heel up towards the sky. And then exhale, the left heel draws down onto the mat, rooting through the back of the heel, back of the knee, toes flex in. And then finding that movement through the right hip. And drawing it over towards the right side. And then back in towards the chest. Know that this side might feel completely different, and that's okay. We'll draw the left knee back in to meet the right. Palms will come behind the thighs. Option to rock along the spine up into a cross-legged seat, or rocking over onto your side, making your way up into a comfortable cross-legged seat, taking your time to arrive here. You might even find a little bit of a rock and roll. And then as we arrive at the top of our space, we'll stack our pelvis with our ribs, softening the shoulders away from the ears. Palms will come onto the knees. On the inhale, draw the chest forward, opening the chin and the chest. And then exhale, chin rounds in towards the chest, round through the spine. On the inhale, opening through the chest, and exhaling back. So imagine we're creating this C shape with the spine. And then option on the exhale for the palms to come towards the knees. And on the inhale, palms can draw in towards the hips. The next time that you come forward, we'll start to create circles with the spine. So start to draw over towards one side of your space, rounding through the spine, coming over towards the other side. So imagine as if you're drawing a circle with the spine, coming over towards one side of the hip, opening the chest. Maybe even closing down the eyes. Don't mind what this looks like. Just exploring that sensation through the spine and the upper body. And then we'll reverse the direction, and that might change the sensation, and it might not, and that's okay. Exploring this movement with our breath. Coming back through to center. On the inhale, reach the arms out and up towards the sky. On the exhale, plant the right palm down onto the mat, reaching up through the left fingertips. And on the exhale, reach the left arm up and overhead, feeling the side body stretch through the left side of the ribs. We'll inhale, reaching the arms up. And on the exhale, plant the left palm down, reach the right fingertips up, and then exhale over towards the left. We'll start to link our breath and our movement. Inhale to reach up. And then exhaling over, seeing if we can lengthen out through the side body. And then we'll inhale to reach up. Exhale, spread the fingers wide, plant the palms down onto the mat. We'll stack our wrists with our shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Coming into our tabletop position, just checking in how we're feeling here. Option to tuck the toes underneath to alleviate some pressure through the knees. And then we'll draw the hips over towards one side of the mat, drawing the shoulders past the wrists, hips come over towards the side and back. So imagine you're drawing this circle with the hips, taking this opportunity to check in with the hips, the knees, the wrists. Maybe reversing the direction here. And then coming back through to center, stacking the wrists with the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. We'll extend our left heel back and then bend through the knee, reaching the left heel up towards the sky, opening through the chest, taking the gaze up. On the exhale, draw the left knee in towards the chest, round through the spine. Inhale to press the left heel up towards the sky, rounding through the spine, take the gaze up. And then exhale, knee draws in towards the chest, feeling this movement through the spine. And then moving with our breath. Inhale to reach. And this time we'll keep our left heel reaching up. Option for the right arm to draw back. You might begin to bend through the left heel so that the right palm can catch the left foot. Or option to release. So the left knee comes back down. We'll bend through the right knee this time, drawing the right heel up. Exhale to round the spine in. So exploring this movement on this side of the body. Exploring the sensation through the spine. And then the openness through the chest. And exhale to round. And the next time that we take our gaze up, we'll reach the right heel up, pointing the toes up towards the sky, opening through the chest, and then grounding through the right palm. Option to reach the left palm back. Maybe it catches for the right foot, and maybe it doesn't. That's okay. And then we'll release the left palm down, right knee comes back down to the mat. Tucking the toes underneath, drawing the hips back towards the heels, and then exhale, we'll reach the sit bones up, draw the thighs back, finding our first downward facing dog. Rooting through the index finger and the thumb, and then bending through the knees, coming onto the tippy tops of the toes. We'll inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale to draw the left knee in towards the chest. Plant the foot between the palms, lower the right knee down. Inhale, arms to sweep up towards the sky. Maybe taking the gaze up, and then on the exhale, draw the left hip back, coming onto the back of the left heel as we reach the arms forward. So we're finding this point of balance with the body. Inhale to reach up, and then on the exhale, we sit back. So maybe keeping the right toes tucked underneath for a little bit more balance. Exploring how this feels through the body, and seeing if we can find the shift back and forth. On the exhale, we'll plant both palms down onto the mat, frame the left foot, ground through the right palm, and on the exhale, lift the left arm up. We'll inhale to sweep the left arm forward, and then on the exhale, reach the left arm back. So we're finding this movement through the shoulders, inhaling up, and exhaling back. Always option to lower the right knee down here. And then we'll plant the left palm down, step the right foot all the way up to meet the left. Inhale, palms to shins or thighs, halfway lift, neutral spine. Exhale, bend through the knees, folding forward. Inhale to rise up, reach up. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Inhale, arms to reach up. And then maybe we take the gaze up towards the sky, bending back just a little bit here. And then exhale, hinging from the hips, bending through the knees. Palms will plant down onto the mat. And then inhale, palms to shins or thighs, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And then option to step one foot and then the other, walking back. And we'll slowly lower down onto our bellies. Tops of the feet to root down. On the inhale, chin and chest to lift, feeling this length through the back line of the neck. Exhale, forehead comes down to the mat. Inhale, chin and chest to lift, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale to lower it down. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. We'll tuck the toes underneath, option to press up through hands and knees or through plank. And then exhale, sit bones, reach up, thighs press back, downward facing dog. Taking time to settle into this shape here. And then we'll inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, draw the right knee in towards the chest. Plant the foot between the palms. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, arms to sweep up towards the sky, maybe taking the gaze up towards the palms. And then exhale, arms sweep alongside the body as we bring our right hip back. So we're bending through the right knee, drawing forward. Inhale to reach up. And then exhale, shifting our left hip back. Right toes point in towards the body. Observing this balance. And maybe we move really slowly here. Maybe we move quick. That's okay. Always option to keep the left toes tucked underneath for a little bit of balance here as well. Observing this movement through the body. We'll inhale to reach up. And then exhale, plant the palms down onto the mat. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. We're planting the left palm down to the mat as we reach the right arm up. Take an inhale, sweep the right arm forward. And then exhale, the right arm draws back. Finding this movement through the shoulders, the chest. Always option to lower the left knee down. Maybe following the palm with our gaze. We'll take an inhale to reach up. And then exhale, right palm plants down. Step the left foot all the way up to meet the right. Inhale, palms to shins or thighs. Halfway lift, neutral spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise up, reach up. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, hinging from the hips, bend through the knees, fold forward. Inhale, palms to shins or thighs, halfway lift, neutral spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, maybe taking the gaze up towards the sky, and then we'll hinge from the hips, bend through the knees, palms can plant down onto the mat. Option here to walk, step, or hop to the back of your mat, taking that inhale through plank, and then exhale, sit bones reach up, thighs press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest. Plant the foot between the palms. Inhale to wave the spine forward, and exhale, arms to reach up. We'll take an inhale, maybe the gaze draws up, opening through the chest. Steadying with the breath. And then the next exhale, we'll sweep the arms forward beside the body, hinging from the hips, coming forward. Inhale to reach up. Taking the gaze up, finding that point of focus, and then exhale, arms alongside the body, lunging forward. So inhale to rise, and then exhale, palms to plant down onto the mat, frame the left foot, step the right foot all the way up to meet the left. Inhale, palms to shins or thighs, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. And then exhale, opening through the chest. Sweep the arms down, hinging from the hips, bending through the knees. Option here to walk, step, or hop to the back of your mat. Inhale through plank. Exhale to lower down onto your belly. Tops of the feet to root down. On the inhale, chin and chest to lift. Exhale, forehead comes down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale to lower. Inhale, finding that length. Exhale to lower down. And then inhale, tuck the toes underneath, pressing up through hands and knees or through plank. Reach the sit bones up, press the thighs back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, the knee draws in towards the chest. Plant the foot between the palms. Inhale to wave the spine forward, and exhale, arms to sweep up. Maybe taking the gaze up towards the sky. We might even open through the chest. And then exhale, arms sweep alongside the body, leaning forward. Inhale to reach up, opening through the chest. Exhale, hinging from the hips, leaning forward, arms sweep alongside the body. Inhale to rise up, reach up. And then exhale, palms will plant down onto the mat, feeling this length through the body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, this time palms plant down onto the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left this time. Inhale through plank, and exhale will lower down onto the belly. Tops of the feet to root down, and arms are going to come alongside the body, palms facing down. Inhale, chin, chest, palms, and feet to hover. Exhale to lower. Inhale, chin, chest, palms, feet hover, feeling this length from the crown of the head to the feet. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, chin, chest, palms, feet, feeling that length. Exhale to lower. And this time the right forearm will come in front of the body, using it as a prop, and we'll draw the left heel in towards the body. Begin to reach the left palm back, and maybe it catches for the outer edge of the left foot. Option here to begin to lift the left knee up and away from the mat, opening through the left shoulder and chest. You can use the right arm to create some space for the head and the chest to breathe. And then we'll exhale to release the left knee back down, release the foot, stacking our left palm over top of the right, and just rocking our hips from side to side, letting that go. And then we'll plant our left forearm in front of the body. Right arm comes alongside the body as the right heel draws in. And the right palm might catch for the outer edge of the right foot, beginning to lift the right knee up and away from the mat, opening through the chest. And maybe the knee stays down, and that's okay. Checking in with our breath. Observing what sensations are coming up here, and we'll exhale to release. This time both arms will come alongside the body, palms facing down. Draw both heels in towards the body, and option for the palms to catch for the outer edges of the feet. Slowly you might lift the chin, the chest, the belly, lifting the knees away from the mat, drawing them in towards one another, coming into our bow shape. Being mindful of how this feels through the low back, and releasing at any point. Release down onto the mat. And then forearms to stack as we knock the knees from side to side. So heels still extended up towards the sky. Knocking the heels from side to side. Letting that go. Observing the sensations through the spine and the hips. And then we'll extend the heels back and bring the left ear to rest down onto the mat. Arms alongside the body, palms facing down. And just taking this moment to feel the breath into the belly. Maybe feeling the beat of your heart. Maybe even feeling the breath through the back line of the body. And then we'll switch, bringing the right ear down onto the mat, softening into the breath. Maybe taking this moment of gratitude for our body and supporting our practice. Through challenges and changes, and even if we feel a little wobbly, having this moment of gratitude. And then slowly the palms will plant underneath the shoulders, and we'll bring the sit bones up, press the thighs back so the big toe mounds will come to touch. Knees come as wide as it feels comfortable, and then we're finding a wide-legged child's pose, so palms reaching forward. If this is a lot of sensation on the knees and hips, you can bring this down onto the back with the knees drawn in towards the chest. While we're here, just coming back to your natural rhythm and pace of breath. Maybe feeling this softening in towards the earth. the ground. And then slowly we'll walk the palms in towards the body, head to rise up last. Knees will come together. And we'll bring the palms, one to rest on top of the belly and the other over top of the heart. Feeling our breath in towards the palms of our hands. And honoring that we showed up for our practice today. We'll shift onto one side of the hips, extending the legs out in front of the body. Soles of the feet will come onto the mat, bending through the knees. And then taking your time to lower down to your mat. We'll heel toe the feet a little wider than hip distance. Knees knocking in towards one another and the palms to rest on top of the belly. Observing the sensations of the body as a whole. Noticing any areas of resistance through the body. Can we soften into them here? Just allowing ourselves to be present in this moment. Maybe staying here, or option to extend the heels to the outer edges of your mat. And the arms can come alongside the body, palms facing up. Finding a shape that feels supportive in your body as we find this moment of stillness. And then slowly starting to find some movement through the body. Maybe reaching the arms up and overhead, legs to draw together, toes to point towards the top of your space. Drawing the knees in towards the chest, and we'll rock over towards the right side of our body. Slowly support yourself up into any comfortable seat with the eye gaze soft. And take an inhale and an exhale. Thank you so much for joining me for practice today. It was an honor and a privilege to guide you. Have a wonderful rest of your day.